World Diabetes Day is observed on November 14th annually, and the Bovell Cancer Diabetes Foundation is presenting diabetes in the Limelight Jamboree. This morning, let me welcome Dr. Adelia Bovell-Benjamin, board member for BCDF, joining us to chat a bit about what's coming up. Good morning to you, Doc.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for having us this morning. I'm doing fine.
Not a problem at all. Tell me a little bit about the work that the Bovell Cancer Diabetes Foundation does.
Okay, so as you said, we are the Bovell Cancer Diabetes Foundation, and we have been in existence since 2008. With our vision really is to enrich lives one day at a time. So we do have an overall education program. So what we do, we have two arms. We are dual foundation. That is, we look at diabetes and cancer prevention. So this month it's diabetes month. So we are into talking about diabetes. We do a number of projects within our program. So we do things like this one, this biggest one is our annual diabetes in the Limelight Jamboree. And this is really, if you want to picture it, it's a huge health fair where we do a number of screenings. We do the glucose, the cholesterol, we do A1Cs, we have a children's booth. So those are some of the things, and it's all geared to education. We do have a Life of a Child project. That's where we supply a child who is living with type 1 diabetes. We supply that child from Tobago to Trinidad to see doctors to provide the insulins, things like that. We do have another project where we do foot care. This again is one of our big projects where we teach people with or those at high risk for diabetes. We teach them how to take care of their feet because once you are living with diabetes, all your organs are likely to be affected, especially if blood sugar is not tightly controlled and maintained. So this foot care project, it's I would say one of our unique programs. We do not have so many foot care projects. So this one looks we do a monthly foot care training where we educate about how to take care of the feet. We do a lot of foot massages and all these at no cost. We do another project we have is our quarterly newsletter, which is an electronic newsletter where we inform again, we educate, we do workshops. We do small group workshops, large group workshops. And this is where, again, in the small groups, we teach people to manage and prevent diabetes. And all our projects, I must say, we gear them to people living with diabetes or those people who are at high risk. We know one of the risk factors for diabetes, it's genetic. It might be hereditary. So if you have a family member, you are at risk. That's one of the risk factors. That doesn't mean if you have a family member with diabetes that you have to have diabetes. So we
Of course.
teach prevention, we teach them about their medications, we teach them everything. We do a lot of nutrition training, we do a lot of making sure they know about the physical activity component.
Right.
We have
Doc, let me just jump in here for a second because, of course, this coming Friday, we're getting ready to head to the Sid Gray Recreational Grounds in Roxborough to be a part of the Jamboree. But the theme for this year is Know More and Do More for Diabetes at Work. Tell me, what can we
Yes.
do to be able to assist people with diabetes in the workplace?
So, okay, so here are some things we could do. First, we, our employers, and we, the employees, need to know that, living with diabetes is not what I should say, it's not a problem. We need to know, we are trying to, one, erase the stigma that is there with diabetes. We want the employers to be aware that people living with diabetes would have that space on the job to maybe take their insulin if they have to take their insulin, take their medications. We want our employers also to be aware of some of the preventive steps for people living with diabetes on the job.
Yeah.
We want them to appreciate and know about diabetes, know what we said. We have to do more for the person. We have to facilitate those persons on the job who are living with diabetes.
Yeah.
So,
Understood.
yes.
Now, we have about a minute left this morning in the conversation, but I wanted to get back to the Jamboree that's happening this coming Friday because there's a new addition in terms of the cooking, Legends Cook-Off. Tell me a little bit about that and how we can be a part of it.
Okay, we have what we call the Battle of the Cooks. And what we are doing, as I said, we teach healthy eating. So one of the things we are going to do, you could compete as a team. We are aiming for 4 teams. Okay, so your team could have 3, 4 members. We are going to give you team members some ingredients, and they have to get creative making a healthy dish out of the ingredients we have given them. So it's like your creativity is going to happen right there. We are going to look for things like, is the dish nutritious? Is it, what is it they are combining? How are they combining these ingredients to make a healthy dish? So you might have basic ingredients. I don't think I could say the ingredients here, but you're going to have ingredients that could make a healthy dish.
Yeah,
And
don't give them
that's
everything just yet, Doc.
how we do it.
Don't give away everything yet. Let them come on down on Friday and be a part of the celebration and, of course, be a part of making that magic. So thank you very much for joining us this morning and thank you for bringing that level of awareness to diabetes and continuing to do so through the foundation. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
All right,
Have
take
a
care.
good
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
That's
Bye-bye.
Dr. Adelia Bovell-Benjamin, board member of the Bovell Cancer Diabetes Foundation, letting us know a little bit about diabetes in the Limelight Jamboree, which is happening this coming Friday, kicking off from 10 a.m. at the Sid Gray Recreational Grounds in Roxborough, Tobago. They're going to have a whole heap of things on display, a whole heap of information sharing as well that you want to be a part of. But right now, however, we're going to